And this is a European 4-in-1. I'm starting out with a paper clip and a closed jump ring, and I'm going to take an open gold jump ring, and I'm going to scoop that up, and I'm going to take 2 closed copper jump rings and put that on the gold, and come in and close that. Okay, so now I have 2 open ones and 2 closed jump rings. What you're going to do is you're going to make what I call mouse ears out of these 2 copper jump rings. And the way you do that is you take your thumb and your first finger and kind of squeeze this gold jump ring right here. And see how the 2 copper ones stick up? You're going to take 1 copper one and put it on one side, 1 on the other, and then come in with your thumb, and you'll see this looks like Mickey Mouse ears. See? Mickey's right ear and Mickey's left ear. Okay, the path of the next jump ring is going to be through the front of Mickey's right ear, around his forehead, and out up through the back of his left ear. Okay? And also a couple things. This is his forehead, and it's very apparent. If you have it the wrong way, see how there is no forehead there? See how there's the forehead's pointing the wrong direction? That's incorrect. You're going to want to make sure it looks like that. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up an open jump ring. I'm going to go in the right ear of Mickey, around his forehead, and up through the back of his left ear. Now I can drop it as I got it securely holding in my pliers. Now before I close this gold ring, I'm going to want to add 2 closed copper rings. Okay. Then I'm going to come in with my pliers and close that gold ring. Okay. So now if I pull on this, see how they kind of jumped right into place. So pull on that, put your finger right there, and you've got Mickey's ears again. So again, you're going to go through the front of his right ear, around his forehead, and up through the back of his left ear. Okay, pick up another open jump ring, go in through the front of his right ear, around his forehead, and up through the back of his left ear. Okay, then drop it, let go, pick up 2 closed jump rings and add those. I'm going to come in and I'm going to close that gold jump ring, and there you go. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so what I would suggest is that you hold it in your hand along with your pliers. Don't put it down because you might get messed up. If you put it down and you happen to flip it over and it's incorrect, if you go to look for his forehead, see how he does not have a forehead. Okay, you want to flip it around, and again, put your thumb on these 2 bottom copper rings to kind of make his little ears stick up. Pick up another open jump ring, stick it in the front, go around his forehead, come up the back. Add 1, 2 closed jump rings, come in with your plier, and close it. Now don't be afraid to move your hands around, and you don't need to be like this. You can, go upside down, whatever you need to do. Then again, you're going to split them open, and that's it. That's the weave. Now the way I finish this weave is I take a open jump ring, and I will put it in. Now instead of adding 2 closed jump rings, I would add the clasp at this point, and come in and close it. Now we're going to do what I call marching down the side. I'm going to start with the right side. I'm going to take an open jump ring, I'm going to come in, and I'm going to pick up 2 of Mickey's ears. I'm going to pick up this ear and this ear, okay? So the path of the jump ring is up through the back of both of these ears. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, then you can drop it again. Come in and close it. Grab your work. And now you're going to add another open jump ring. And now you're going to pick up this loose jump ring and its neighbor. Okay. Come in here with your open jump ring, pick up that one and that one. Now hopefully your bracelet's going to be longer than my little 3 inches here, so bear with me. Okay, now your next jump ring is going to go through this one and through that one. And what you're going to do this all the way down the length of your bracelet. Okay, when you get one side done, okay, see now what I have the center of my European 4-in-1 with Mickey's ears on either side, and then I have jump rings coming down this way. Now I need to add jump rings on this side. So the way to do that, I flip it over, and you do similar to what you just did. Now instead of coming up through the back, this time you're coming from the front, but you're picking up these 2 jump rings right here. I'm going to pick up this jump ring and pick up that jump ring. Take an open jump ring. This is why it's nice to have a pile of opened and a pile of closed jump rings before you get started, because at this point putting it down and picking it up and closing and opening jump rings just gets us more confusing. So you're going to pick up the second one here and pick up the first one, let go, come in with your pliers and close it. Okay, now the next one, I can flip this towards you, you're going to come through this jump ring and you're going to pick up that jump ring. What it looks like is pick up this jump ring, pick up that jump ring, close your jump ring, and now you're going to pick up the next jump ring and its neighbor right here. And then you're going to do that all the way down the other side. Get ready to close it. Okay, then pretend that this is 7 inches long, and that is your European 4-in-1 weave.